Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like.
Alright YouTube, this is how to change a solenoid on any Yamaha ATV or any Honda ATV. Now before you go ahead and buy a new solenoid, there's a few things you're going to want to check. You're going to want to make sure it's not a bad starter. So if it's a bad starter, you'll hear clicking from where your starter is in the motor. And a good way to test it too is you can hit the starter button. Well, you have a buddy hit the starter with a hammer, or hit it with a screwdriver and a hammer, or whatever you want. And if that kind of helps it, then you know you got a bad starter. And if it's not the starter and you hear the clicking coming from the rear of the four-wheeler, it's probably a bad solenoid. A solenoid sits over by the battery. It's probably a bad solenoid. It could be a bad ground, or it could be a bad battery. So you're going to want to make sure you have a good battery or a good ground. You're going to want to check all those things first before you replace the solenoid. Also, it could be, I really never know how to pronounce this, it could be the renicient fire, and that kind of looks like a radiator thing, and it'll sit somewhere on the four-wheeler. You can go look it up. It could be either of those things, but if you're hearing the clicking coming from the rear of the four-wheeler, it's a bad solenoid. So today I'm going to be showing you how to change a solenoid on a Yamaha or Honda ATV. This is a solenoid, and it sits where the battery goes. You'll see it around where the battery goes. For example, on this four-wheeler, it's by the left rear wheel. So you'll take the left rear wheel off, and there's the solenoid. It looks like that. It's right here. And it just sits on 2 little things, and then you'll just pull on it, slide it out, and unplug that. And let me set you guys down here. So as you can see, this one's really old. There's the rubber, there's the solenoid. Now you gotta disconnect this. Alright, so then when you get your solenoid off the holder, and once you get it unplugged, you're going to want to take off these little covers. They cover up the bolts. And you're just going to basically want to unscrew the bolts and take that off. Now also take note of where exactly everything goes. So as you can see, red goes on the blue side and black goes on the red side. So red, blue, black on the red. So you're gonna want to install everything back exactly how it was, and keep the old mounting bracket, because you're probably gonna need that for the new solenoid. All right. This solenoid is actually probably original with the four-wheeler. This four-wheeler was built in 1989, but this solenoid change is the exact same for most Hondas and most Yamahas, and there's little washers. Wow. Alright, as you can see, that just looks absolutely terrible. That hasn't been off in years. Here we come along with our new part made in China. Okay. So blue goes back to positive. And just reverse the order. Blue, kind of clean up the terminals a little bit. Not too bad. Okay. Blue goes to positive. And then negative goes to the red. Fuck, there goes my phone. See? And then we're going to put these caps back on, tighten everything back up. Slide it back onto the holder and plug everything back in. And I'll keep you guys on rolling. Alright. I'm just going to leave it dangling. And let's see if she starts. Turn the key. Hit the E-start. And there you go. Simple as that, guys. That's how to change a solenoid. Then you just put the rest of the stuff back on the clips. And you just mount it all back up on the clips. And you're done. So that's how you change an ATV solenoid. Simple as that. And if you like this video, please subscribe. Check my other videos. And thanks for watching, guys.